Today I have the Harambe system with me. It's the grapefruit salt, and I'm gonna put it in my water. Your routine, what you do, and I kind of just tell you how I do my routine, what I do here. And what specifically got you to doing calisthenics?
It just saves so much time for you to do other things, and then you're not stressing like, oh, I need to hit triceps on Tuesday, and then
back and I'm better than ever.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Libien Becker Health. I'm back with Daniel again. If you haven't seen the video, he's my neighbor, good friend, grew up together, played football, went to school, did everything together. But this is Daniel, and we're gonna just get a workout, a full body workout in today. I have the Harambe system with me with some bands here, and we're just gonna talk about what we're gonna do. I don't have a plan yet. Well, kind of, I do have a plan, but we're just gonna go as we go. And then, yeah, that's how it's gonna go. And yeah, so he already had his electrolyte. So what I'm gonna do is put this electrolyte, which is it's the grapefruit salt, and I'm gonna put it in my water. And how does the, that one was the lemonade.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a new brand, lemonade he put in there in his water. Tastes good.
yeah, this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit smoother than the can, I would say, a little less acidic. But
yep.
honestly, they're both really good.
They're all good. Yeah. Well, the difference is because there is no carbonated water.
Carbonation.
Yeah, the carbonation is what makes the taste different. Yeah. And obviously the carbonated one's much more expensive, so that's why I would do this, a mix. Yeah, I would do a mix, you know. When I feel like it, spend a little bit more money to get the carbonated one. If not, that.
Oh, it tastes just like lemonade too. That's the funny part. It's not like bland or anything like that.
Yep, it's good. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking to Daniel. You remember when we were at Fairfield, that gym? That was the last time like we were talking.
That's right. Yeah.
And what were you working out there? Or did you just stop to say hi?
I think I might have just stopped in.
Yeah, because that was the last time I got in a workout with him, because the last time we actually got in a workout was probably after my football career in high school. Yep. That's why the last one, because we used to always get a ride together to go lift at the gym for football. And he was one of the committed ones, because not a lot of the players were committed to going lifting the gym. But that's how Daniel and I really got to build a friendship even within that part. Yep. So today we're just gonna again go through the motions and just talk to him about his routines when he comes to exercise, and how he became to just, you know, after football, after high school, how he continues to stay with his fitness. Yep. Okay, so let's see here. Is there anything you want to say personally?
Yeah, no, I mean, we grew up together, and that's how we kind of became good friends, and especially through football, and in the gym, we got to lift a lot together, and just being neighbors. We all hung out, you know, playing games around the neighborhood. So it was always a good time playing ditch and Rambo.
Rambo. Yep. Those were the fun games. Like I'm actually kind of glad he actually hit me up to ask if I wanted to lift. So because I was gonna take the day off, but I thought this would be a great video anyway. So if we could do it today,
heck yeah.
So that'd be perfect. Yeah, Rambo, Derek, the Simmons. Oh my God,
yeah,
it brings back memories. Like there's a lot of memories in this neighborhood. That's the thing about the small town. You make very good friends and stick together, and you come back and you're not afraid.
Exactly.
Daniel's 21. I'm 25. So we have some years apart there, but it still doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we even jumping on the tramp and stuff back in Derek's yard.
Yeah,
playing games like that.
Tramp, play games.
It was a good time.
It's good there. All right. So, of course, the Harambe system. You guys, if you don't, you'll see what I'm talking about if you haven't seen my other videos. Okay. I'm trying to think there. Okay, actually, let me just start with basically asking you your routine, what you do, and I kind of just tell you how I do my routine, what I do here. So I guess, what do you, after high school, because that was when you probably started lifting and stuff like that in high school, or in maybe junior high, etc. From there, after you graduated, what kept you motivated to continue exercising, or did you stop for a little bit and you continued on, or how now where are you at and how does it continue?
Yep. So honestly, the biggest thing, like, it was my freshman year in high school. That summer after kind of graduated freshman year, I just wanted to work out, look better, feel better. So, and it was that COVID year too. That was what, 2020, 2019 year. Yeah. 19, 20, and there. Honestly, I started just doing push-ups, dips, pull-ups, stuff in my house. And I was actually able to build quite a bit of muscle. I mean, it put on a lot of foundation for me, just every day and growing there. And then eventually over time, I think after about a year and a half, I switched to doing some weights, pushing up some heavier weights. And I kind of stuck with that for about, I don't know, a year probably, and kind of balanced in between calisthenics and lifting. Then after high school, I was able to actually power lift a bit more, gain more strength and hit some PRs overall in my life. But now I'm kind of back to calisthenics and wanting to just kind of have more of a functional and fitness and just look good, feel good. And,
So you were in high school, you still, okay, I kind of just forgot something here. You were actually still in high school when I graduated, because I forgot you're how many years under me? You were what?
In 22, you graduated in
19. Okay, yeah. So we do have a few years apart there. I just kind of didn't recognize it there. So basically, right after I graduated, you started doing the calisthenics stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much right after,
because I was like, I don't remember you doing, but I'm like, oh, wait a second, I already graduated and you were still in school. But yeah, so you started the calisthenics there. And what specifically got you to doing calisthenics?
Honestly, I was just kind of like, I'm somebody who's very active, especially in sports. I loved playing sports, and I was kind of bored sitting around my house, waiting on certain stuff like that. And honestly, I just wanted to grow bigger and look better and be like, maybe.
Yeah, you kind of wanted to do more, maybe functional fitness. I don't know how much that was in your mind. And did you see calisthenics athletes, and what made you maybe not just go and do a lot of powerlifting type, using weights a lot? What made you basically calisthenics? Because I don't usually hear people saying they're doing calisthenics. I just hear, I go to the gym and exercise to look bigger and stuff.
Yep. Honestly, I think the biggest thing was just being at home, being able to use equipment, kind of like experiment with different things.
Yes,
right? Because you can have like your typical gym, your typical weights, which is that's good. But I kind of wanted to try something new that I've never done before or thought about. Like using different objects to exercise with, using different movements that people wouldn't normally use. And that was kind of a big thing. It was like, if I can start with the basics and build muscle, which I saw progress really fast, and I didn't even have to use like supplements or anything like that. And I was just able to grow muscle, and I really fell in love with it then. So
yeah, the thing is, that is key. I'm really glad Daniel is pointing that out, because calisthenics has really started with a lot of people who don't have much. They're like trying to find what's the best way to get fit, to get big, to get to exercising in the most efficient way possible. Calisthenics is key, and that's the same for me too. Like after I was like, even part of my junior year, I was starting to get into calisthenics, and then right after I was done with football, I was like, what way can I actually start building muscle and continue to just exercise without going to the gym a lot? Because when I was going to college, I didn't want to have to go to the gym after or before I go to my classes. I wanted to just do it at home or wherever I'm at. I didn't want to have to go worry about a gym. Although yes, like you, I don't mind I don't really care for the gym, but when I'm in the gym, I do take advantage of using it for my lower body to grow size. That's like the most important for me.
Yeah, lower body is definitely a little bit harder in calisthenics, but there's also options like weighted vests I've used before. Like we kind of talked about yesterday, kettlebells are huge in like my workouts, especially lower body, and even some upper body, but helps hit your legs and build that explosiveness. And same with like box jumps. And I remember you mentioned jump rope yesterday.
Yes,
I'm kind of excited because I want to get back into that and see what it kind of does to my body.
But so I don't want to cut you off, but what we're gonna do actually is we're just gonna continue talk. I'm gonna just have some workouts here, and we're just gonna continue to talk about all of this stuff, because there's a lot I want to ask Daniel, because we haven't had this chance. So I just like this might just be an interviewer talking and then a workout later. But we're gonna do a workout and I'm gonna ask him. But the first thing I wanna go with here is, what's your routine, or do you have a routine, or when you exercise, you just do kind of whatever feels good?
Yeah, so my routine, I think, used to be, I just kind of switch it up. It used to be every day during the week and rest Saturday, Sunday, but I kind of got into experimenting with less days and, get the intensity more up on those days. So typically now I'm either going Monday and Friday or Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
Depending on how if I don't feel like I hit enough on Monday and really brought an intense workout, I'll hit Wednesday. But
Okay.
I like to do like your basic compound lifts, push-ups, pull-ups. I like to do an overhead press with bands, kettlebell or barbell, whatever works. Squats, I'm looking in the pistol squats, just normal squats, things like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like we practiced yesterday, too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't personally talked about my routine on the YouTube yet, but I do have a very structured YouTube plan, a workout plan and scheduling that I have, which I'll talk about later. But mainly your workout plan is basically the key there. So I know you do like all the way Monday to Friday and then Saturday, Sunday rest, etc. But within those days, I know for me, I'm going Monday, upper body, Tuesday, lower body, and then vice versa. And then Friday is my high intensity exercising, cardio type workout, to where I'm doing like high intensity movements. I'm getting my heart rate up and all that fun stuff. So that's how it is. And then within all those days, with my upper body, I actually have a routine for a whole month. I'm doing the same exact exercise for whatever muscle group I'm working for my upper body. And then the next week, for a whole month, that's the same thing, switching from upper body to lower body. And then next month, it's something completely different. It's a different muscle group. And I do that specifically so those muscles I'm working on actually have time to grow and actually develop in whatever way I'm looking for them. That's how my routine is. So like, how is yours?
So I like to do, honestly, when I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Friday, I typically hit full body. So I will do all upper and all lower. I usually make my rests just a little bit longer, like probably a minute rest between each set. I like to do 3 sets per exercise.
Me too.
And I mean, I've done the upper and lower split. I like that a lot too as well. Just right now, I've been doing full body each day, or, within my routine, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But honestly, the upper lower has been a great split.
Yeah, the upper lower is a great split, but for me right now, I'm also transitioning into that full body movement because I'm getting a lot more busy. And it's okay as long as you are not over, like doing calisthenics and stuff, you can choose to overwork or not overwork your body depending on your goals. And for me, the reason the full body movement is good because I'm getting more busy. I'm just gonna wanting all my muscles to get the workout in so I can take more time to work in my business and stuff like that. But I know I'm still getting all the things I need because I'm pushing hard with the full body. So that's like where I'm at too right now, that routine.
Yeah, especially in life, like the busyness that we get to and all these other things that we want to do. That's a huge reason why I switched to full body. Is also the same thing because it just saves so much time for you to do other things, and then you're not stressing like, oh, I need to hit triceps on Tuesday, and then on Friday I need to be able to hit back. Like, I've tried to do those splits before, and they just don't work out well with my schedule. And stuff,
exactly. So. It's all about your schedule. So we're gonna start with a full body Harambe style here with this, which we'll just see how much time we got here. But Daniel has a similar routine and style as me. So what we're gonna do is like 3 sets of whatever amount of exercise we're doing for reps wise, and then from there we'll see whether we do 3 to 4 or 6 exercises. And we're just going to keep things a little bit short just for time purposes because I want to demonstrate a lot with Daniel and go through a lot here. So let's start out with the deadlift if you don't mind. And then from there, after we do a deadlift, we'll do 2 exercises back to back, and then we'll go and do 2 other ones back to back. But right now we're just going to do the deadlift, and then maybe let's do a shoulder press a body weight shoulder press with it, and we're gonna even do I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit how we do it all too, because we're either gonna do it just regular shoulder press off the ground or elevated by putting your foot up into whatever level you want or wherever. So that's what we're gonna continue with right now. All right. So we're gonna set the Harambe here.
Even standing out in the sun, your muscles are warm and good stuff.
Hey, Whiskey. Hey, could you actually call me back later? I'm just a little bit busy right now.
3.
If you go over with double hand like this, and then you can also bring it to the front here. Maybe you do it there.